And we're recording.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Is this the hello? Hello?
Hello?
What's bracking?
Can you hear me?
I guess it's welcome to another episode of Marvel Talks, a safe place for keeping it
Keep
player,
it kosher.
where we keep it kosher every time, all the time.
You heard?
Looks crazy. Yeah, we look crazy right now. We're recording on Zoom.
This ain't crazy, man. This is the wave of the future, baby.
You know, it's a way.
This nigga-
Actually, it's very convenient for all.
Oh, I figured out who Dot looked like.
What does that look like?
He looked like a member of Earth, Wind, and Fire. This nigga, that is a 1970s mustache. That this nigga has on his face.
That's a good one.
This
good. I can see that.
Maurice. What's the main nigga in Earth, Wind, and Fire? Maurice something? You look like that nigga.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
You look like the seventh member of the Isley Brothers or something.
That's all right. I can take that.
You need a white suit,
I need a
like a bell bottoms and shit.
Yeah, but my top got to be tight and it got to like
Oh yeah,
stop right below my nipples, and then everything else be open. Yeah.
Old niggas always talk shit about little young niggas wearing skinny jeans. Them niggas was wearing whole jeggings.
Now they were looking crazy back then.
No, listen, we already. I feel like this was the prior episode where we said old niggas was dressing crazy way back in the day, talking crazy.
Oh yeah,
about us.
they were dressing real crazy.
Very crazy.
Because you know the Isley Brothers. Apparently they were gangster, but we saw them. They was wearing leggings.
Mr. Isley himself looked wild.
Mr.
Straight leather.
So
He had that baby fro, everything tight.
had the curl popping.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Well, hello world. We're recording via Zoom because the Rona is outside in the world, and
Yes.
we're testing this out in this technology. Shout out to the job for giving me a free Zoom account, even though it is free.
Yes. This nigga got some free shit, and he's happy about some free shit.
I'm happy I still got a job at the moment. So
Amen, man.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, salute to the essential workers out there, dugging it in the hospitals, the delivery drivers. They don't get enough love. Niggas out here.
Yo, yeah, man. My package has still been coming.
Shout out to Amazon. They out here thugging it out.
Oh, Amazon has slaves.
Trillion.
Amazon has slaves.
Jeff Bezos about to be a trillionaire. They
I'm
say
not mad
from
at
Amazon.
that. I'm not mad at that.
Amazon has slaves.
It's not slaves who get paid.
Yes, it is. You know why it's slaves? Because the money is so small that it's insignificant. It's like feeding them. Like you had to feed your slaves and house your slaves back in the day. That was overhead. It's a small overhead.
I mean, apparently, I heard that as Amazon workers get paid all right. They get like shares, stocks within the company, and they get to work overtime if they choose to make their dollar.
They're not slaves, but they're definitely they're about to make a one man a trillionaire. So
they're about to make a dude one man.
You can't hate on that nigga.
Nah, I can't.
You can't hate on a man that creates something innovative that will stand the test of time.
Yeah.
A lot of these companies that we're seeing, they don't got good business models.
And it took them a while. It's not like Amazon popped up on the scene out of nowhere. Like it took a minute. For
started
Amazon
selling books.
Yeah.
But
but we this is Mazel Talks, man, and I'm happy that we back doing this again. You know, I've been missing getting shit off my chest. I've been starting to tweet crazy because I can't say this has been an outlet, but I don't got this outlet, so I started to tweet a little crazy.
You was gonna do that anyway.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. You was gonna do that anyway.
He does that on a daily.
I did. That's regular.
And I'm happy everyone knows it is you.
It's not me all the time.
It is okay. It's not all the time. Just most of the time.
Yeah, that one. Well, how you doing, Terry? You know what I'm saying? You quarantining all right?
I'm over here on the Henny, man. I'm practicing social distancing. I'm practicing mental health shit, reading my Bible, reading books, exercising, becoming a pretty good cook. You know what I'm saying? Cooking up things, trying different things. I'm about to try a turkey meatloaf pretty soon. Don't make that face at the turkey meatloaf, bro.
You a nigga that put ketchup on that joint, don't you?
Ketchup goes on meatloaf. Like, what are you talking about?
Gravy goes on meatloaf.
Yeah, I'm a gravier type of guy.
You look like a gravy.
You slather the whole. You look like the nigga to slather.
First of all, but you the first nigga to say slather in 2020.
I was thinking in my head, this nigga said slather.
Yeah. Slather the whole meatloaf with ketchup.
Slather.
And put it in the oven.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The only thing I'm slathering is the inside of my cup with this brown liquor.
Pause.
That's not a pause.
Are you still going in? Are you still going into the office, Terry?
Oh, I ain't stopped, bro. I'm essential. I'm part of a sector. I'm part of a very vital sector of the economy.
Flex your importance.
We assist. Actually, we got a lot of government clients and also a lot of hospitals and medical shit. So I've been, I ain't had a day off, my nigga.
Put that on your resume that you were an essential employee.
Man, fuck a resume.
They give you a hazardous duty pay?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
The check's been clearing though.
RIP.
Them checks have been in my bank account every other week on time.
So how have you been enjoying the? What other people do now? They show thank yous for the essential employees everywhere now. They fly planes over the city now.
Heroes work here.
The only thing that I've been receiving is my paycheck.
That don't make you feel better?
Oh, it definitely made me feel good because I ain't spending no money. Like, we ain't going out drinking. We ain't going out to eat as much. So you saving money on groceries. You saving money on liquor. Bro, we go, I'm not going to speak for y'all, but I'll go out and shit. I had a $70 night 2 nights in a row. That's $140 on some liquor.
Well, that's 2 great nights of memories, though.
Sometimes.
This is Richmond. You forget I live in Richmond.
Yeah. Shit
ain't going up like that.
Not the big baby?
Nah, it's a regular joint. It's just we up on the Bammer like this, baby. No, somebody got to keep the motif of the podcast going since y'all squares.
Squares?
That's a tough.
Nigga, your mustache, you're ready to pull a nigga over. Like that.
Super trooper.
And ask a nigga where he going, where he coming from.
Square is a bit of a harsh term.
That is a tough word.
I would say something more along the lines of experienced.
Experience with 4 kids and 2 toddlers.
Yes.
You have 3 kids under 4.
There you go.
What do you feed that thing?
The mustache?
Yes.
Life.
Well, let me ask you guys, how you guys doing, man? How you holding up during the quarantine?
A real one. I'm blessed to have a job as you do. I'm even more blessed that they let us work from home.
WFH.
It's a new experience for me working from home. I like it. Hopefully they will add it into our daily work schedule where you can, work from home, go to the office. Because, I don't need to be at the office 5 days a week, to be honest. That shit trash. I don't want to see niggas 5 days a week.
But don't you like getting out the house, though? Or you don't?
No, I do miss some of my coworkers now. Let me not say that. I do miss some. If it's 3 days on, 2 days off, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Don't flex with the haircut, bro. You want to see? If we got video right now, look at the full hair though. See,
yes,
a lot of these niggas out here don't got real hair.
This nigga look like Lorenz Tate and what's that movie? You look like Lorenz Tate in Love Jones and in What Love Why Do Fools Fall in Love.
He did have a little baby fro in Love Jones.
I got. Listen, by the end of this quarantine, I'm gonna have braids, bro. I'm gonna have braids, bro. At the end of this joint.
Did you see that?
Nigga get Nipsey braids.
Carpet. Tony, what's his name? Tory Lanez.
Braids on his carpet.
Nigga got braids up there.
That's the title of this joint.
That joint is sick.
That joint is wild.
Listen,
Tiger said, "I didn't."
How many women you have sex with? That's unconscionable what he's done to his head.
That looks crazy.
You know how like when you braid you had braids.
Yeah.
When you grab the hair, there's surrounding hair on the braid. He just has a braid with no hair around it. Like it looked like he glued the braid.
It's like just sitting on a blank canvas
like gummy
in
worms.
spots.
It looked like they stuck the braid on his scalp.
I can't believe that he really. Well, I guess at this point the nigga doesn't care. I think he genuinely doesn't care.
He's owned it. He has owned it.
Yeah, he does not care. But for people to be accepting of this, that's the problem.
You had braids and you got rid of them at a good time because a lot of niggas that have braids for a long time, their hairline be pushed back and they'll never recover.
Yes, sir. Shout out
braiding it and saying shit pulls back.
Slim Thugger.
Baby hair got messed up. You know what I'm saying? Used to have baby hair.
Oh my god.
No, but
that might be the most light skinned thing you've ever said.
I'm just saying, it was right there, and now it's gone. The braids was pulling it back.
Did you pull the like? Can you braid my hair game?
Did you?
Nah, I wasn't.
No, he a liar. Because he's told me stories about getting his hair braided, and
I never asked anybody to braid my hair.
No.
Yeah.
Told me stories. Tyrell has told me stories.
I have never asked anybody to braid my hair.
He has told me stories about being in high school, having his hair freshly braided, and unbraiding it during school just to let someone else braid his hair again.
I must have been ridiculously drunk.
He said,
because the only times that my hair has been braided was when I went to school with it out. And then a girl would be playing on my hair, and then she would just start braiding it.
So you had girls playing.
What kind of class allows you? What class are you in where she could braid your hair?
Gym. Or lunch at our lunch period.
Gym.
Lunch period is cool.
We could go to the gym at our lunch
period. Gym teachers didn't give a fuck, did they?
Yeah, they didn't care. So if I'm in the gym during my lunch period, and I have my afro on, and she start playing on my hair, and she can braid the shit.
So during your gym period, instead of doing the activity that the gym teacher told y'all to do, you was getting your hair braided.
Half the time, that nigga just wanted you to be looking like you're active.
You said the fat nigga?
Yeah, so after you had done whatever shit he wanted you to do, he was like, whatever, just don't.
It's very rare that the gym teacher was in shape, though.
Yeah.
Well, our gym teacher was Mr.
Garrity. Garrity was fat and got skinny. You don't remember fat Garrity, bro. Garrity used to be fat.
I don't remember fat Garrity.
If you went to Hayfield from 05 to like at least 12 or 13, you know Mr. Garrity. He was a PE teacher. White boy, bald head. You know what I'm saying?
Why do we treat PE teachers so bad?
We didn't treat him bad. We just kind of ignored him. We just don't really listen to anything he says.
That treated him bad.
Nah, I mean, you got to deserve the respect to be a gym teacher.
You gotta. No, but some kids, listen.
Yeah, so it's like you have the best class and you're over here making us do stupid shit. How about you just like
throw the basketball?
Yeah, like why are we doing that?
Our first episode back, we're not talking about gym teachers. Come on, Briss. Let's get this rolling.
That's true.
We went in a tangent. Sorry, man. But Terry, you said pre-production you was ready to let the clip off. So in our inaugural COVID Zoom podcast, let the clip off first.
Some of your mamas is ugly. And
hey.
I've realized that from us.
There it goes.
Not everyone's mother is blessed with beauty. But they probably took care of you very well. And also realize niggas will come in anything by Mother's Day.
It took Mother's Day for you to realize that?
Yo, because everybody posted their mother on Mother's Day. And I'm looking at Mother's like, somebody really seeded some Jones that's like, and maybe because I'm blessed, like I have a beautiful mother inside and out. So it's like, I'm probably speaking from a place of privilege. But some of y'all mothers look like fathers.
Well, my question is, if your mother doesn't have Instagram, what's the point of
Thank you.
Mother?
Thank you. I flex on my mom because my mom look better than y'all moms. That's why I flex on.
Okay.
But, that is very true. Why? See, I didn't post nothing because they don't see it. They're not going to like it. Like, what's the point
of I don't think people do it for the moms.
They do it for but I do like to acknowledge her because, like, really, that's the greatest person I've ever met in my life. So, you know, I put something in my story with us together, and then I put a picture of her when she was just glowing in all of her holiness. You know
niggas be putting a whole journal post under there for a person that don't be on the platform.
Yeah, get on Facebook. Your mom gonna see it on Facebook though.
She will see it on Facebook.
Yeah, but they don't put it up there. They won't get them likes on Instagram.
Hey, brother, likes is a drug, baby. You need that fix.
Yeah.
But I don't even think that's what I really wanted to say. I didn't want to go on people's mothers.
There you go. Good Lord.
I didn't want to go on people's mothers. I really didn't.
You already did.
I didn't want to. What else?
Nigga said
your mother's is ugly.
You finally understand that niggas just come in anything.
Yo, niggas will dump in anything, bro.
It took Mother's Day for you to realize that.
No, it brought it from the back of my mind to the front of my mind.
Understood.
Damn, did I delete the thread? I think I deleted some shit on my notes.
You niggas do have
yeah, shout out to recently deleted, so it doesn't really delete out your phone. What else? No, that's it, man. I mean, right now, it's so much shit that's going on. It's like, I really don't know where to start. It's like Trump out here doing the Trumpy shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about shoot up shit in your veins, bro. I really wish a lot of people had really shot shit in their veins so they could be dead.
some bleach.
I want that energy.
And people are like, you got to warn people not to do that. If you're dumb enough to do anything like that, you don't deserve to live.
And speaking on that, listen, I've been watching y'all niggas on social media, and I'm seeing y'all going places and being in places with more than 10 people.
Niggas was in Houston like the whole like bowling.
I'm seeing y'all, and I'm self-quarantining against y'all. Y'all are nasty. Y'all can't sit your asses down. Y'all want to be out and
but like,
bad.
I think we said this. We recorded the episode. I don't know if it come out, but people have been nasty. Like, there are more nasty people than there are clean people. Like, most people, like, you know how in your life, how many people you see just walk out the bathroom after they piss and don't wash their hands, or like will pick their nose, dig up their nose in their car. And then, you know what I'm saying? Think about people that dig up their nose and then they grab the handle of every door in every building in the world. Like, people are disgusting. And people are so ready to be out of the house that they'll risk their health just to be in groups.
I don't get why people are so pressed about going out so damn much. Like, damn.
Sit your fucking ass down.
Yeah, like
This nigga.
sit down and
Sit
just
down.
relax, bro. Look, I enjoy going out just as much as the next nigga.
As everybody does.
You know?
Just
sit down, bro.
People don't realize this. The Rona hit the U.S., let's say, to be generous, let's say March, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was about March.
It's like, May.
What was it? It was March. Because it was what's that white people holiday? St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, so that was March, February, around that time.
They hit February, and they started getting bad in March. That's when they shut the shit
all right,
down.
so let's say February to be easy. It's May. They have already calculated at least, and the numbers could be fucked up, 80,000 people. 80,000 people have died.
But there are 300 million Americans.
No, you're not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. 80,000 people in 3 months, Terry.
You're right.
That's crazy.
You're right.
That was any type of other thing, they're calling people to go to war. You know what I'm saying? It's an epidemic. That's a lot, bro. 80,000 people entered 2020 thinking like, I'm about to make this the best year.
I was very hopeful for the year.
And you passed away off of sickness because niggas can't sit the fuck inside.
But it's more than that. And then speaking straight to that, I've heard people say listen, people are ready to go. Right now when we're recording this, they're opening up Central Virginia and like everywhere below Manassas today. They pushed it back to when?
I mean,
okay, they pushed it back 2 weeks, but it's coming. And
the country areas aren't gonna have it as much. It's these heavily populated city areas. They gotta stop with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Houston's, the fucking.
They're open.
They gotta close that shit down, bro.
But see, it's like, I understand we can't, like, these motherfuckers protesting. This is really what it come from. I understand we can't just stop working. We can't stop producing things. We are a country with an economy. We gotta produce things. Whether it be service industry, whatever. We gotta have a GDP. We gotta produce shit. But they're literally gonna lives will be lost. A lot more lives will be lost because we have to go back to work.
If they got the vaccine, won't they just go ahead and pump that shit out?
If they got one.
I don't think so.
Oh, and this is the last thing.
Bro was working on one, and all of a sudden he turned up dead.
What they say in chess, the pawns go first in chess. So if your ass want to go out in this, when they first open up the shit, you a pawn. They gonna get you.
I'm ready for motherfuckers like for the death rate to hit some astronomical shit, like some crazy shit. So then people really be like, all right, damn, like this shit is for real. Like, damn, 2 of my niggas I went out with last night dead.
I'm gonna say this on the podcast, bro. Like, I'll say this on the podcast. I lost my grandmother and my uncle to COVID, to coronavirus. They both lived in New York City. I was in New York City in February. That was the last time that I saw them. Thank God I did get to make it up there to see them before they passed. But they both died from this shit in last month. So in April. It's affecting me and it's affecting everybody in the city. I know we're in the South, so we're more spread out. We're not on top of each other like one of the biggest cities in the world, New York City. Mm-hmm. But that's how this shit spreads, bro. And us coming together in close proximity just to get a motherfucking drink and listen to music, it's not worth it.
Not worth it, bro.
If I get sick going to the grocery store to get food that I need to eat, I understand that. But I don't want to get sick going to a bar sitting next to a fucking strange motherfucker that I don't know.
And then you get out of the bar and you pass on to somebody else. And then
exactly. And then I go to work to people that I see more, to go to my coworkers who I actually care about and give it to them. Or come home.
Their kids, they get to their family members. And now the shit just spread and started because Terry just wanted to go to the bar.
To get drunk.
Niggas, people are finding out that they're not so essential. And that's and that's why people are getting crazy in the streets and protesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if my barber was protesting, I might understand him. He's essential to the community.
Because it's crazy though, because like,
but the bartender,
they shut shit down. I don't feel better than nobody because quote unquote my job is essential. I really don't know how essential this shit is. I guess it is kind of essential. We work with the medical, we work with hospitals, and we work with governments. But that shit don't make me feel special clocking in that motherfucker.
They should give you hazard pay.
Like a motherfucker, bro. Listen, there's a white boy at my job. He got the whole face shield on. The mask, the face shield, the mask, changes his gloves every 20. Like he already a weak white person. He got bad immune system.
Weak white person.
He got a bad immune system. So
weak white person. What we need is those doctors over there in one of the countries in Africa. We need them to begin to take this COVID and manipulate it so that it no longer affects black people. And it only affects white people.
Please, but and because black people have such systematic, we don't have access to as good as healthcare as other demographics. Supposedly, according to the statistic, we're being affected at a higher rate.
See, we need to focus on the black community solely, primarily.
Listen, look at me, baby. I'm
and
black.
Then everybody else can get their vaccinations if there's any left.
And this kind of parlays, and I think we're gonna have a conversation later about consumers and caring about artists and shit. And this kind of thing, like caring about your fellow man is one thing, but I do want to care about my family and my people first.
Got you.
You should.
I care about my people that look like me. There's a lot of things that look like me in the world, and you know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas that look like 1970s singers that I care about. And a lot of niggas that look like Mr. Marcus that I care about. Don't put your head down like that.
Hey, shout out to all the Karens in the world. Y'all been making my timeline on Twitter.
Oh, fuck Karen.
The Karens?
The Karens.
What's going on?
You see Karen get beat up at the Red Lobster?
Oh, the white John.
No, she didn't get beat up. She should have got beat up.
She should have got beat up. She should have got beat up.
Why was she why are you so mad because you can't get that?
I said she had to wait 3 hours.
I enjoy white women
in distress.
It is pleasurable.
Like it'd be for no reason.
Yeah. We're not like really getting hurt, but just like being perturbed about not being put.
I would prefer for them to get hurt, but they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh my god! I got something.
When they be outraged about just like not getting put first, that I do enjoy that.
Yeah, it's enjoyable to me. Like I saw some Karens get mad because they kicked them out the park when the park.
Oh yeah, and she got arrested.
And Shorty was like, she was like, "Take me. What you gonna do? Arrest me? Fine, arrest me.
And that nigga with are you really gonna arrest me? Yeah, bitch.
Oh my god,
bro. Fuck them hoes.
Fuck them white hoes.
I love it.
And don't fuck on them. Fuck them.
Well, you need to tell your NFL players stop fucking on.
Man, you can't tell the NFL player shit, bro.
Them boys love white women.
You know why?
Why?
Because they get down on their knees.
Our queens do that.
But they get on their knees fast.
Well, that's
Off Buckington.
That.
All you got to do is say, I play for, and they're on their knees.
Yeah.
Off Buckington.
I play for.
You.
I play for. She's like, I'll suck in front of everybody right now if you really want me to.
See, how do they wife that?
You know why they wife that? Because you could do your thing, and they're none the wiser. They're none the wiser.
So they want a woman that has no back.
Well, listen, I'm not going to speak for all NFL players because there's some solid people in the NFL.
Yeah, we're just talking about 80%.
But it seems that black athletes, especially NFL athletes, they do black male, and they do gravitate towards the Karens and the Susans and the little what's the Lucy's and whatever the bitches' names be. And I just love my black women enough to disrespect them.
That's pretty accurate.
You know what I'm saying? My mama said, if she can't use your comb,
don't bring her home.
It's a bar. I'm sorry. And listen, I genuinely like genuine people, good people that are of all races. But we're not gonna act like the history is not there of the behavior with these people.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you gotta prove yourself an ally before I accept you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta show and prove. And until then, you not on my side.
It's the white woman cut.
Oh, she riding.
Yeah, Jones with the white woman because
she'll ride.
She ride because they kids is black.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a different type of white.
Listen, like I said, there's good white people. It's not like all white people are bad. I just have to say this disclaimer because we might come off anti-white. We just anti-cracker.
Pro-black is not anti-white.
Anti-honky.
Oh, shit.
Anti-mayo.
Yeah.
We need new words.
Even though I do like a little mayonnaise on my sandwich.
You like a lot of mayonnaise on your sandwich.
Yeah, relax. Don't put that dirt on my name.
You get it. You know how you get dollops. Dollops.
Bro, look, you said two words that ain't nobody said in 2020.
What did nigga say?
Dollops.
Dollops?
You put the spoon in there and you just pop. It's a dollop.
This nigga.
I put the spoon. This is what you do to mayonnaise. You dip the knife in. You do not use the knife, and you pull the knife out directly.
Yeah.
Y'all sleep.
No, I stay asleep.
Well, can I ask you both a direct question?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is a direct question, and I know that you guys are both. My friend Dot is recently married. Congratulations to him on the podcast, formally.
Thank you, bro.
And my man's Briss is on his way down the aisle.
Yes,
But have you guys ever had any history with white women? You know what? Don't answer that question.
Yes.
Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, next. I don't know why I put y'all on the spot like that. I'm trying to get back into the groove because it's been a minute. I don't even know why I went there.
You just want to shoot. That's okay.
You just wanted to get it.
I don't know why I sprayed. That's friendly fire. I'm sorry.
He wanted to spice it up.
That's friendly fire. Spice
it up a couple of notches.
That's friendly fire. I apologize.
Ask another question.
Respawn. We're gonna respawn. Let's switch it up.
We're gonna respawn. Start over.
Switch it up.
So what you been doing during this quarantine, man? You got some new sneaks, you got some new clothes.
I've been working on building a nice attire, trying to get my casual shit together, get some loafers, you know what I'm saying, some nice slacks. I've been plotting because I'm telling you right now.
Socks or loafers, bro. What the fuck is? Yes, do you wear socks or loafers?
You shouldn't. Not all the time. You can.
Loafers. I don't know about the loafer game.
You can.
You have to get your wardrobe.
What I realize is that
So what are you gonna wear when niggas get grown, like real grown?
Nigga, I had a suit before y'all.
I don't know.
Yeah, a tailored suit.
Yes,
I
fully.
had suits in high school.
Taylor?
I don't think it was tailored.
All right then.
But I had suits.
But you didn't have a suit before me. I've had suits in my life. I just don't have a suit right now.
So what does nigga talk about upgrade by anything?
I don't know. Ask him.
You should get some loafers, bro.
Nigga, that's personal taste. Be quiet.
That's fly.
That's in your mind.
So what are you gonna do when niggas try to hit the 2-step?
I don't wear
Sweat.
loafers. Dress shoes. There's different type of
Nobody
casual
wants.
shoes you can
Nobody.
wear.
You gonna wear your dress blues?
I mean, I can wear my Jimmy Choos.
Oh, you gonna flex on me real quick? Okay.
Ooh, yes, sir.
I'm quiet. Flex for the Jimmy Choos. All right, nigga.
I mean, do I need to have a pair of loafers? No, I do not.
Not if you have Jimmy Choos.
Okay, but how about you, bro? How's your you doing any shopping?
I've got into retail therapy as of lately.
Listen, people
We've
discount
had,
people. Oh, good pun. People discount retail therapy. Like shopping, kind of does make you feel good in the moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I feel really good.
Like when I used to be sad back in the day, I would go buy something and I would feel better.
Yeah,
I've been sad, but just like blah.
We had a conversation about sneakers here in the house recently, and it reinvigorated my love for the game again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love sneakers.
It's some good shit coming out, man.
It's the game, and you just get next to an old pro, and you're like, oh, you know, feel like Mike.
I love sneakers, bro.
Shout out to The Last Dance. Have you been watching The Last Dance?
Oh, bro. That matter of fact, that's what I've been doing quarantine. I live for Sunday, bro.
It's a good day to look forward to now.
Dennis Rodman is a GOAT. Hands down.
He's the Dennis Rodman of us. Terry's the Dennis Rodman of Mazel Tov.
Oh, yeah.
Rodman, minus the white women, the tattoos, the piercings, and the alcoholism.
I mean, you definitely would enjoy all of those things if you were Dennis Rodman.
He definitely would ask us to take a 2-day vacation to Vegas.
But Don is most likely to go hang out with Kim Jong.
True.
I'm not about 2-day vacation.
But I appreciate him for being free, but still being professional. Like when it came to that between the lines, he was there. But when he wasn't there, he maxed out too. But I do take his life as a you see how he is now, and you kind of don't want to be like that when you're 60.
Well, he looks a lot worse than he did.
He's not in touch with his kids. He's not married.
How many he got?
He got a couple, like at least 4.
Damn. Black baby mamas?
Nah, they white. Come on.
Oh, true.
He was crushing.
His 30 for 30. You didn't see his 30 for 30?
I've been wanting to watch it. I just haven't.
That shit is amazing, bro. Like
crazy.
Amazing.
Okay.
He was out here.
But yes, Last Dance. Niggas putting all the respect on Jordan's name. That nigga is better than you. He works harder than you.
Yeah.
He's more talented than you.
He said that about LeBron.
He said what about LeBron?
He pretty much said like Jordan's the GOAT because he works hard, his ethic and his drive, not to go to pair with his skill set.
And he made, when people talk about this, the one thing I always hear. We're gonna dive into the Last Dance. His competition in the finals, they keep talking about that a lot. Like he didn't play good players or whatever. He may have been. I could see that argument a little bit because maybe the teams weren't as fully built out as teams LeBron faced. Maybe.
Okay, but
we can argue. We can match it up, but sometimes you're a benefit of the times, bro. Like he came and he never lost the finals. Never saw Game 7. Was defensive player of the year. Was all defensive team. Like all around player. Come on, bro. You can't. Jordan fucking your bitch 10 times out of 10.
These are facts.
He said nothing but facts here.
Now he did retire and get a Becky, but
I thought he has a.
Nah, he got a Becky.
Shout out to my man. I was about to say I thought he had a chonga.
His first wife is black though.
Who?
I thought Jordan has a chonga.
Let's see. Oh, don't say I like fat chongas. You know.
That is Jordan's a chonga.
Bro, I'm gonna do a Mazel Talk. We're gonna do a Mazel Talk makeover show about that guy, and we're gonna say how to fix his life.
The Pog nigga?
I like pogs.
Yeah, he funny.
Pog. I like pogs. That's fat. That's white girls with fat asses. And every nigga did have a nigga like that in
I actually never knew what Pog was. I've seen the word before.
It's a term is weird. Fat ass white girls. It's a weird term.
Yeah,
Pogs.
I never knew.
I
never knew what chongas was.
Oh, because I used to date a chonga, so I know what that is.
Chonga.
I don't know what a fat chonga is, but I do know what a chonga is.
Chonga.
That nigga funny.
That nigga needs a makeover. He needs his life.
He's got the cut of his personality.
He look like so many things, bro.
He's a black brother, so
that's why we need to do our job and help him out. He deserves a shot. Someone needs to take him under their wing.
He does. He deserves a makeover.
I bet he don't got a daddy.
Probably not.
And if he do got a daddy, his daddy ain't shit.
Daddy probably in the bank. That's probably what happened.
Nah, his dad ain't in the bank. His dad seated his mother and left.
Do you think his mom is ugly, Terry?
Oh, his mom is definitely fat as hell. Like obese. She like sit on the couch all the time and makes him give her food. Like he feeds her. Like he cooks every meal and brings it to her on the couch.
Wow. You just painted this whole man's childhood out.
No, bro, like I really want to go into his home life because what makes a kid like that?
I don't know. He probably lived in a trailer park surrounded
He
by
lives
white
in the
people.
suburbs. He lives in the suburbs.
No, but Briss, you remember the nigga at our school that used to hold the door open for niggas after lunch?
Yes.
That's him.
I wonder how he's doing, man.
And he used to be a Michael Jackson impersonator.
You know, we never had our. I don't know if Dottie had it, but me and Terry, we never had our 10-year reunion.
I ain't ready to go back there. I ain't made it.
Somebody planned it?
Well, our class president was Zach, and he was trying to do something, but I think they're gonna do something for 15.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be drunk as hell and fly as hell.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta go back and stunt if you go.
See, the joints that I really want to see were not in my grade, so it's kind of weird.
You can go. You probably could slide into the other joints that you want to go to.
I'm trying to crash 07.
Yeah.
I'm trying to crash 08.
I was talking about just going to.
Oh.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before the chong? We were talking about Last Dance.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite moment so far?
The last one.
Mine.
Last thing I saw, bro, when he broke down.
Yeah, that was mine for Father's Day. When my man was on the floor crying, that tussled on a nigga heart.
Bro, that when you heard that audio of him just like weeping, that shit touched my soul. Like I'm like, cause they built it up like you saw all the shit he put into his craft, all the things he sacrificed, the way that he lived his life, the way that he worked, the way he pushed everybody else, and he retired, came back, made it to win his 4th championship, and his father not being. They told him his father was his best friend on Father's Day.
I had to punch a nigga. Like if you lost that game, you had to see somebody.
Yeah,
that was deep, man. I'm so happy they released this early.
Well, we need that. Like the world needed this. And nothing else. I appreciate how like Jordan just keeps his soul 100, like in all these moments, especially like when they tried to do like the politician shit. He was like, "Look, I've been playing basketball my whole life, and I never looked into politics. I'm not really a politics nigga. I just want to play ball."
Yeah, that's all you wanted to do.
People trying to crucify him, and I think this is a great transition. See how I'm transition king. See how I transition into our topic of the day. Back like we never left, baby. You know what I'm saying? The selfishness of the consumer. So we're all consumers of media, sports.
No, we're consumers, period.
We're consumers, period. But it's just
because you don't make shit, do you, Chris? What do you produce?
Content.
Content, yes. Dot, what do you produce? Artillery?
Art.
That was a good shot.
Artillery. I produce art, nigga.
He has a sack of gunpowder that he puts in the bush before he goes to bed. Yo, we're gonna reboot Major Penny. It is what we got. Major Dotson.
That's funny.
But all intents and purposes, we are.
Damn, I should have thought of that. I could have been like artillery.
But you are an artist as well, though. You definitely produce good landscape photography.
Damn.
I was about to post one of your joints recently. I got it saved in my phone. Like, it's a really good one.
What do you produce, nigga? Yes, everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm in the service industry. So I produce a service. We do a service for our customers. We store their records, and we deliver them, and we receive them, and we inventory them, and we secure them. Mm-hmm. That's the service. So I'm in the service industry. Mm-hmm. I don't produce anything. I don't make anything with my hands. I mean, besides this podcast and the art that we create, that's my only production. So for all intents and purposes, I consume everything else. I consume content.
That's content. Your jokes and your comedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I do produce, but I don't produce any raw materials.
Don't have to be tangible. It's still something that you're producing.
For sure. But because we are consumers, Briss.
Yes. So like I said, we're consumers, but specifically for let's keep it in the sense of entertainment, and for musicians and athletes and artists, I think we are very selfish because we don't really care about the well-being. Most people just don't care about this well-being, the mental health, the health, of our favorite artists, as long as they're producing good content. Now, some of our best art, like for example, some of our best art, especially in our culture, was created in a place where these people were down and out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Struggling, terrible relationship, or bad mental health, bad mental spacers, on drugs. Our best art are people on drugs.
Yep.
We rarely care about how they are as a person, because the content they bring out is so good. And I'm saying that is selfish of us as consumers.
I'm selfish.
And my whole thing is, as long as you acknowledge your bias and your selfishness, it's okay for me. Just acknowledge it, because people act like, hey, I care about people. I care about the well-being of our favorite artists. I care about Michael Jackson. I care about Whitney Houston. She was on drugs the most of her career.
Yeah, I probably would have to take Terry's earlier off camera stance when he said he didn't really care about like these individuals in that sense. And because when you think about it, yeah, you brought up Whitney Houston being on drugs and shit like that. Now that's too young for me. Let's bring up Future doing codeine. Did I really, really care about him on codeine? No. But when he came out and he said like, yeah, I've been struggling, and then like I stopped. So it's like, well, I'm glad you stopped, nigga. Now go back and make some shit.
That's selfish.
Yeah. So I would have to agree with Terry's earlier statement.
But how about this though? We are humans, and we have emotions and feelings and shit like that. I care about you as my brothers, but like, in the grand scheme of things, we're all a part of. We're talking about being consumers. We're all a part of the bigger machine, which is this economy, which is America. And let's take the movie The Matrix. In The Matrix, we're part of a system that works to do what the system is supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
So artists are part of a system. They're supposed to give us what they're supposed to give us. And I can definitely detach myself from the artist enough to say, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Nigga, give me that art, because that's what you're supposed to do. And you know what? That's what my boss tells me. They don't give a fuck about what I'm going through. Nigga, are you clocking in and are you doing what you're getting paid to do? So being selfish, is it really being selfish, or is that's the function that they chose? So you better do your function.
So you're saying shut up and dribble. Shut up and.
That's not what he said.
That's what he's saying.
Now what he said.
You came into a functional area. You knew what you signed up for. Give me the art.
But now what I'm saying.
All right. Let's not say so. Take away the social.
Niggas love that shut up and dribble
issue
shit.
Of what she meant. I'm saying in the sense of, I don't give a fuck of how you feel. You signed up for this.
You gotta make me
Create
care.
the art. I don't want the art. Not in the sense of shut up and dribble.
Okay, so you just
shut up and create music.
Take away yeah.
You're okay with that?
I told you I agree with what Terry was saying. Now I had to think about it. I had to sit and think.
To that, bro, like you talking about shut up and dribble, right? Not the what she's saying, but nigga, do your function. We don't care about all the other shit. I'm not saying she's wrong, but I know where she's coming from because what we want from LeBron is for him to score the basketball. But we know that people can serve multiple functions. You can play basketball, like Doc can serve his country, and he could take photos. You can work for your company and also start another business on the side. You can have multiple functions, but it's your job to make me care about your function. It's Future's job to make me care about his well-being if he's asking for help. If the nigga not asking for help, why the fuck should I care? Lil Wayne syrup all of from 2005 to 2000 till now. That nigga sips syrup. He never once said, help me, I need help. You know what he said? He said, I'm sipping, serving fucking bitches and making money and wearing diamonds and clothes and driving cars and this. And you know what? He didn't ask for help. Mm-hmm. You know what he asked for? He asked for me to buy the shit that he was selling. And you know what I did? I bought it.
So.
And I loved it.
Did you feel bad because Wayne's had multiple seizures and shit like because of the lean?
Bad because sometimes people don't ask for help. So as a human, I'm taking the cold mechanical thinking that I have and that I can go into, and I put myself in a human state, and I'm like, I care about the person that's giving me what I like and what I need. Of course, I could be like, damn, I care about Lil Wayne. I don't want him to die from sipping syrup.
And it's probably one of your favorite artists, right? So you should have a little bit of empathy for him.
I can, but I can literally turn that switch on and off.
Oh, so you're a robot.
No, I'm not a robot, but I can compartmentalize my feelings for him as a human and for him as an artist. I could do that. Like it's probably not as good. It's probably not good to do that, but I could do it.
Interesting.
Make the music, nigga. Dance, nigga. Wow. Dance.
Shut up and dance.
Dribble, nigga. Shut the fuck up and dunk, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about your school you built, bitch. I didn't mean to call him a bitch.
I know you're joking.
Call me. This is me being whatever. But I can definitely be that person. My nigga, why did we fall in love with LeBron? Not because he was building schools. We fell in love with LeBron because he was jumping higher, running faster, and scoring more points than anybody.
So you don't like his social activism?
No, I love it because, like I said, as a consumer, I consume his talent through basketball, but I also actually do like that part of him that is being good to the world and helping people less fortunate.
I think I'm okay with people. It sounds bad to say, like not. I guess getting in too many bags. Like I'm okay with like Michael Jordan just saying like I just want to play ball for the rest of my life. Same thing for like Kobe. Kobe just wanted to hoop. He didn't do too much political stuff until he got out of the league.
Yeah, started helping.
Like be good at your craft because when you get, I feel like and like so we keep using LeBron as an example. He's I feel like he's trying to get in too many bags and it's just like.
You feel like LeBron's trying to get into too many bags?
Yeah, it's inauthentic to me. Like, especially when he gets in his social justice bag. Like, he says some shit and then he backtracks
especially when China.
Yeah, when the bag gets involved.
That shit was stupid.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just play basketball or like not like too many bags is like.
You about to tell that nigga shut up and dribble?
I want to because you look crazy.
No, but Chris, I know where Chris is coming from, right? Because Chris appreciates someone that masters their craft.
Yes.
And people, and we're not speaking on LeBron. We're talking about people, especially in our generation. People be trying to be jacks of all trades, but they are unable to focus on being good at one thing. Now, LeBron is not an example because that motherfucker has mastered his craft. So since he's mastered that craft, I think he deserves the leverage to be able to try to become a media person and come up with the shop. or try to build a school, because he definitely has mastered his craft at basketball. He's become the top player in the world. What else is there to do after that? Why do you think Michael, we talk about The Last Dance, why did Michael leave basketball? Because he really accomplished everything he could. Yeah. Nobody won 3 in a row. He did it. And he was like, nigga, I left it all. Like, let me try to conquer something else. He chose baseball. But a nigga could choose something else.
I would rather you go the Michael approach. Just get out it instead of like trying to overextend yourself. Like, what if Michael tried to hit the Deion Sanders route, play basketball and play baseball? You know what I'm saying? Not many people can be masters at multiple crafts.
It's very hard, but see, the internet and it makes people feel like they gotta be that now, right? Because we see actors that are rappers and rappers that are actors that are
not good.
Like, and you take Chris Brown for that motherfucker just so happens to be talented at a lot of things. That motherfucker can sing, he can dance, he can paint. I don't think he can act that good, but
man, not very good.
You can sing, you can dance, you can paint, and you're really good at all 3 of those things. Most people are not good at multiple things. Most people are really specialized at one thing. But it makes it, we see people who do it, so we probably try to do it. That's why you feel like that LeBron shit is unauthentic, because he sees like, you know what? I see people doing it. Why not try it? And some people look crazy trying.
A lot of people look crazy trying.
And matter of fact, Chris, I think I told you this in confidence in a conversation, bro. Me coming up until I was probably in my 20s, I thought it was corny to try. I really thought it was whack to try. Because you could look crazy trying. Like, if it's not natural to you, you look bad. Like, if you don't know how to do it naturally, you're going to be awkward doing it. And I never wanted to look awkward, and I never wanted to look like I was trying. Like, I wanted it to look effortless, everything that I did. So I did so in my life, and it's probably to my detriment. I didn't do things because I would look weird trying.
Well.
That's some real I promise, like, anything that I wasn't naturally talented at, I didn't do because I'm like, I'm going to look like I'm trying, and it's not cool to look like you're trying.
Well, I mean.
How do we get here from consumerism?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Start talking
I'm on Henny. Y'all don't got no excuse.
LeBron in different bags. That's
yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're talking about being special.
Yeah, you get back into the groove things, you know what I'm saying?
But all I'm saying is that to speak to...
we tried this podcast, you know what I'm saying? We weren't... Oh, you were young when you were thinking that. So
no, but that's what I'm saying. I got out of that because, like, if you have that mentality of not... If you don't have a gift in something, not doing it, you're going to be stuck doing some... You're never going to be a full person. Like, you got to try things and develop things in your life. Like, shit, I'm not good at relationships. I'm not good at relationships naturally. I'm not a nigga that just keeps a girlfriend or stays with a girl. That's not me naturally. But I know that I have to try and develop that muscle of being that person who can carry on a healthy relationship.
I try, man.
I gotta try. I got to. It's gonna be for my benefit to develop that muscle of being a good partner.
Muscle memory.
Some dudes are naturally great boyfriends.
Yeah, they be all right.
They be all right.
The nigga that you see the video on Twitter, the nigga that like made a movie night for his girl and fucking like had
they said that be the nigga to get cheated on.
Yeah.
Get cheated on, but that's a good boyfriend.
You don't get a lot of bitches either.
It was that shit. I mean,
neither did I, but I still wasn't a good boyfriend. Like, fucking, I didn't do too bad.
That nigga was lucky to get that jump.
Yeah, he seemed like he's like, oh my God, you're my world. I love you.
Yeah.
Never leave me or forsake me.
Man, she will leave that nigga.
That nigga go cry in the car.
He gonna cry in the car.
He go cry.
Yeah. She will leave that nigga.
She gonna leave that nigga ASAP.
She gonna break that nigga heart. She gonna suck. She gonna listen. And you know, that's the type of bitch that really go hard on a nigga like him. She'll send a video of her ass sucking dick or some shit like that.
She the type of bitch that just pull up with an OnlyFans and he gonna lose it.
Sucking off his friend, sucking off his cousin.
R.I.P. bro.
Yo, these hoes scandalous,
You
bro.
gonna shoot?
Get it.
No, that's morbid.
Uh,
People go on
How
rampage.
we went from consumerism to these hoes is scandalous.
nah, I don't know how we got here. I can't.
I can say how we got here. We got here because we were talking about. I don't know how we got here.
It's okay.
It connects another way. We can listen
It's
back.
late, man. Listen, Terry, do you have a spiritual moment?
Oh, I think I do. That's another thing I've been doing during the quarantine. So like, the Bible app has lessons that you could like subscribe to, and like every day, like little daily lessons and things like that. And the one I'm doing right now is about staying close to God and staying attached. So it's a couple joints I have written down that I'm gonna say. Excuse me. Stay attached to God. Stay close. It's a matter of life or death. Like, I believe in a higher power, and I'm trying and being connected to that higher power as closely as you can. Really, your life is kind of in the balance of your connection with your higher power. If you don't stay in the right place and stay connected to your spirituality, you will lose yourself and get wrapped up in this world. And we see all the stuff that's going on right now. And right now we probably need to stay more connected than we do any other time, because things are in such disarray and we don't know what's going to happen. And I really like this lesson that I'm going through right now, because it's just giving you Bible verses and stories about how it benefits for you to stay connected and to remind yourself to don't, like, whatever may be going on, you gotta, what's the little, I'm sure there's a hymnal. You gotta like stay close to God, you know what I'm saying? Like, grab onto the hem of his garment. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that story. Like, you really need to stay connected to the higher power in your spirituality, because you will get lost and get wrapped up in the world, and you're gonna be on the podium looking like Donald Trump, talking about shoot yourself up with bleach. And
He's a wild man.
That's a wild boy right there.
So we seen the Asian American woman.
Oh, she said, "Wait, why did you say that to me?" Yo, she was about to comfort him. She was like, "Wait, why did you say
the mask off and everything?" Like,
because, and she gave him the look, like, "Are you trying to sun me right now? Like, are you trying to like let me know, because I could." You know what I'm saying?
He was upset. He was like,
because and then he deaded the whole shit, because like, oh shit, bro, he's clearly a racist. He got a little pecker, and he got a little pecker. Bro, he had to mail order a bride from Russia. Let's not forget about, like, he has done some flagrant things in his life.
He has that toupee on.
He got the whole toupee on his head. And listen, we're not gonna bash the president, even though
we can.
I don't got time for it, bro. We need to vote, and we need to get that man off. Even though Biden ain't the one we want, he the one we got.
That's a very good proverb, Terry.
It's the one we got.
I feel it.
Don't tell niggas to hold their vote.
Nah, you can't hold no
stupid
votes, man. I see what a third party is. I mean, maybe they somebody decent.
But they're not gonna.
We don't got them third party. It's a two-part system, and it will never change, bro.
Exactly. Anyways, that's another podcast for another day.
But all I'm saying, stay connected to God. Stay connected to your higher power. Stay connected to your loved ones.
I'm digging this little hair right here, to be honest, but I might keep the junk.
It's beautiful. I feel like see my arm. I feel like my cut coming in. I feel like, oh, I've been doing a lot of push-ups.
You been working out for real?
Listen, I'm out here. The only reason I'm not working out tonight is because I'm talking to y'all.
Damn, I ain't been able to work out at all.
Bro, I got the home workout. I got the home workout shit. I got the bands.
Heavy.
The drink getting heavy, cuz.
What's getting heavy?
The stash.
Nigga, that stash weighing you down. Cut that off. You feel like a different man.
Let that joint grow and sprout.
You got some.
That's wild, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I didn't do no research for the small business of the week, but I have a small business in my house. So the small business of the week goes to Pressology, the press-on queen of the world.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my lady, my fiance, Mecca Fowler, aka soon to be Mecca Fuller. She has a budding business called Pressology, which is custom nails, press-on nails for women in this quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how we can't get to the barbershop, they can't get to the nail salon. She's filling a void with people that can that need to get their nails done. So her website is pressology.com.
Yeah.
You can find her on Instagram and on Facebook at Pressology. And her other socials are Checkout Mech and things like that. Get in touch with her. Tara, so follow, get your nails done. Tara, do you remember you gave a shout out on the Small Business of the Week?
Yes, I was really about to ask you if we were going to be able to retrieve the episode.
I don't think so. So go ahead, and if you remember the Small Business.
Sure. Like speaking of nails, I want to shout out a good friend of mine. Her name is Portia, and she has her own business. She does nails, and she is a nail artist. And you could follow her on Instagram at Freckled Dollface. And you could also follow her business at Freckled Dollhouse _nail studio. And she does very good work, and she comes highly recommended. And
you getting your nails done?
Manicures. And she also does men's manicures. You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking you getting your nails done.
I mentioned this on the last podcast, but I don't know if it'll be released. But yeah, so freckled _dollface, and her business page is Freckled Dollhouse _nail studio, and go to her for your manicure needs, beauty, cosmetic, and personal care.
Thank you.
Shout out
to small businesses today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in these times of the
keep them claws right, baby.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I could cut my hair, but maybe I'll go bald because I'm gonna try it. I'll get my shape up right. I don't know.
You say you was gonna get braids, now you talking about going bald. What you about to do?
You know what? I'm gonna get braids. Fuck it. You see it? I got a Steve Harvey joint right now.
This nigga
got it picked out whole time. I need to go to the store get a pick.
This nigga, like the kids say, this nigga capping.
Oh, ain't no cap in my rap, Playboy.
Yeah, big cap.
All right. Well, this is the first inaugural Zoom podcast of Mother Talks. It's been great to get back with these fellas. I think he's trying to get some content.
I'm putting this on the page, you dickhead.
Let me wear my hat like this now. It's been great to get back with you guys, and we're gonna test this out, see how it goes. The content never stops. Just the world. So
big B's, no C's.
All right. See, this is my work. This is my work zone. Me throwing gangs times up.
This nigga hat.
All right, fellas, and all right, listeners. On the path to playerdom, there are 2 rules to success. There's 3 now. Stay true to yourself, stay true to the code, and wash your damn hands. Thank you for listening to another episode of Mother Talks. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
We're gonna stop the recording.
We done.